That's crazy, bro. I see. I never got that experience. That would have been, man. That would have heightened my. If D Nash was there
Oh, you would
when I
love
was
it.
there playing, I'd have never left.
Man, he was so good, dog.
I promise you, I would have never left, bro. I just had to have that patience, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And patience is a virtue, bro. Like I tell anybody, like man, you just if it feel, I mean, you gonna get what you want, but sometimes you just have to have patience, dog,
Mm-hmm.
for you to get what you need.
Got you.
Say all. Like I wish I would have stayed there, bro. Like as one of them things, what one of my coaches told me, you always when you get older, you don't never want to say what you shoulda, woulda, coulda did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I dropped the ball. I wish I should have stayed at the
Mm-hmm.
Hall.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. And it was it just because that thought, just like you said, because you felt like you were D1.
Yeah, it was that. Cause when you see guys around you, bro, no Division 1 that you play football with, and y'all was like, same level. You know what I'm saying? You want that experience too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's just like I remember Boosie's song. Boosie had a song, "What About Me." You don't remember that song?
Nah, I don't remember
He
that
talked
song.
about all these other rappers, but what about me? You
Okay.
feel me?
Yeah.
And I had one of them type of feeling like, what about me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when you got that type of confidence, bro, you just try to shoot for the star. Because everybody want to be for the star. No disrespect to my all brothers. I love the all. Like I said, I should have stayed at all because I didn't know you can get a story from the all. But you got to think about the people that I knew was making story at these big time schools.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I tell a kid today, like, man, honestly, I wish I would listen to Devin a little more.
What did Devin tell you? What type of advice
Man,
did he
Devin
give you?
always guided me, bro. Like in my mental state with football, bro. Like he always told me, like, man, you can go to a smaller college and ball, they make it too.
All right. All right. Boom. We in the gym. Welcome to EJ's Gym. A guide to elevate your mindset. Yo, I have a special guest on the line. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's going on, everybody? Leroy Nelson here, out of Riviera Beach, Florida. Currently living in Orlando. I'm a Florida boy.
Florida boy.
EJ has been my man since I met him in college.
My man Leroy Nelson. Yeah, we're gonna clap it up for Leroy. Hey, all the way back at St. Aug, dog. I remember your I know you were there for a short little time, man, but you had an impact, man. Just your swag, your confidence, man, and we, just like you said, man, our mindsets just meshed, man. I wish you would have stayed up there the whole time, but I'll let you tell, the people your story, starting off when you first started playing football and why you played football.
Well, I played football because I loved the game. I love football. As coming up from Riviera Beach, Florida, my parents were from Pahokee, Florida. So Pahokee was a big thing for a football town. My dad played. I had an older brother who played at Palm Beach Lakes. So as a kid, I watched that as a kid and wanted to do it. So my dad's best friend was Ricky Jackson. He's a Hall of Fame guy now for the New Orleans Saints, linebacker. So, all that was instilled in me as a kid, just, being around as a kid. So, and my sister brother was Fred Taylor. Yeah. So it all just like grew on me and just, I wanted to be that guy just for my family. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So that's what made me interested in playing football, because I was blessed with the talent to have a little bit of speed. I ain't had God's speed, but I had speed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you had your way to get through that hole, though, man.
That's the gift that I had God give me.
Uh-huh.
I had God gift with that,
Yeah.
That's what draw me to football, man, because it was so easy for me. Some things be easy for people and some things be hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And football was one of the easier things that I could get into, but it was hard work to be great.
Got you. So at what age did you start playing?
5, bro.
5. Wow. That's how it is back in Florida, man. Most of us start really young, man.
Yeah, man. 5. We started out 5 at Wells Gym.
Uh-huh. What position?
Running back.
Running back the whole time?
Whole time, bro.
Dog, so you ain't never played any other position?
No, I ain't never played no position other than my school, Suncoast, in high school.
Yeah.
Like my junior year, I played linebacker a couple of times. I played corner a couple of times. I got burnt at corner by, a white boy. I ain't got no color scheme with me, but if you get burnt, you get told by a white boy in the hood, they gonna get on you. I got burnt. Yeah. I ain't that position no more, bro.
No more, bro. All right. So let's talk about your time at Suncoast, man. And you played with, Hester, right? Yeah. Did you know Hester before Suncoast, or how was that situation like?
Yeah, me and Devin grew up together. We went all the schools together, but we first met at the Boys and Girls Club. Him and his brother, they used to come and jump fence, and we always played football. Back then, we had an all-time quarterback about a guy named Mr. Thompson. So that's how I met Devin. So we got to middle school. Me and Devin always passed and said, "What's up?" It wasn't until we got to high school when we got real tight.
Okay. Got you.
I've been knowing him all my life.
Okay. And it's funny, I got to have you on the line. And I don't know if I think we might have talked about it in college. My boy Nuke played with him at Miami, and I was
we did talk about that.
Yeah. Hey, and he said a lot of great things about Devin and his speed. He was just straight line. So tell me about him in high school, because I didn't watch much of him in high school. So tell me about Devin in high school.
In high school, bro, man, he played running back, bro.
Really?
Man, people don't know that, man. Devin was Reggie Bush before Reggie Bush, bro.
Oh, okay.
No cap. He was Reggie Bush before the world even knew about Reggie Bush. We knew about Devin Hester. On this side of the earth, Reggie Bush don't even have a title to us.
Right. He was all over magazines and that. I'm like, who this dude? Why they not talk about Nuke?
Hey, you remember on the senior year, my boy had the little arc in the middle. He was diving across the mat. That shit was hard, boy. Hey, look, that shit was hard, man. That was hard. That boy was good, man. He just so happened he just went to a school like Suncoast, like, I ain't saying it was a bad school, but academic wise, it was a great school. But the hood kids from Riviera Beach got bust out to like the wire and guard. Mm-hmm. So that's easier for him, for us to get the type of talent on the line and stuff like that to make all that stuff work to even get to a championship or a playoff game.
Right.
So we had to work extra hard. Believe it or not, Devin had no lineman, and not disrespect to our line, but if they gave Devin like a second to block, it's over.
Really?
I'm serious, bro.
So how was it for you back there? Because you was a running back too. Were you splitting time with him, or what type of offense did you guys run?
At that time when Devin did, we ran our formation. So I was second string behind Devin. So Devin was in front of me.
Okay.
Now, Devin being in front of me, bro, honestly, it made my game better.
Got you.
Devin had an impact to our team where everybody on the high school team wanted to be like Devin. Our whole team. One time, bro, our coach started to practice and said, everybody want to be Devin Hester today. and he did it without talking.
Right.
He ain't never talk, give you no big speech or none of that.
Really?
Never, bro. All his stuff was on the field, man. It was on the field, man.
Wow. So
by me playing behind him, it really elevated my game. I already had the tools to be good, but you steal stuff from people, man. If you want to be great, bro, if you ain't watching the position in front of you or watching somebody that's good that's in front of you, you'll never be good.
Right.
Because you can't do what they do, but you might can take some of the stuff out of their bag, put it in your bag, and incorporate with what you can do, and make you better. And that what made me better, bro.
Right. Okay. So I was looking up and I saw some stuff like when I guess you guys played Riviera Beach in the playoffs. I don't know if you had 100-something y'all. You had a big run or something like that. Tell me about that game. Was Devin there, or was he gone? Was you a senior? What was that? What was that year?
I was a senior. That was our first time making it to the playoffs, bro, in 20 years.
Wow. So when Devin was there, y'all didn't make it?
Man, when I think for Devin, probably had like 4 or 5 wins his whole career in high school, bro.
Wow. So tell me what was the season like after him. Well, go ahead. Yeah.
Wrong. We had them dogs now, dog. So we had 3 people from our school make it to the league. 3.
Really?
Devin went The '02 graduating class, it was Devin. The '03 graduating class, it was Mike Merritt, tight end at UCF. Went to the Kansas City Chiefs. Then the '04 graduating class was DeJuan Morgan. Remember my homeboy played at NC State?
Okay.
I was going that's for him.
Yeah.
He made it to the Chiefs, so him and Mike got drafted to the Chiefs the same time. The same year Alice Hall got drafted, the same year DeJuan Morgan and Mike Merritt was drafted. Crazy, right?
Right, yeah, man. Talent in Florida, man, always.
That's amazing, bro. So we had great talent, dog. But my senior year, we did better than them.
Okay.
So my senior class, we kind of like told ourselves, if we ever get a chance to be in this position, we'll never lose. We wanted to win state, bro.
Gotcha.
You know, and as far as transition and coaches and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that made it hard for us to really like get a gel on a program. Because when we first got to the school, when Devin first got to school in '98, it was a coach that was there for at least by over 20 years. His name was Al Sutton. He's like if you go back to Suncoast now, the field is named after Al Sutton Stadium. A black coach. Gotcha. So when he left, you know, you got all them guys that still stuck in that program. So it's a new wave coming on.
Gotcha.
Coach Carl Gibbs was from Bear Glade. He went to Glade Central.
Okay.
Couldn't receive when he came back. He was our head coach. Great coach. Great guy. Love him to death. We got 2 years of him. But I feel like if we would have had him all the way to my senior year, we would have won state my junior and senior year. But he had to be with the coach that was coaching us my junior and senior year. Like they had to work together.
Gotcha.
Like Coach Gibbs can lead a program and Coach Bell can operate. Make
Gotcha.
Kind of like Amazon. The man name on Amazon who run it?
I think it's Bezos or something like that.
He opened it, but he got people that operate that make it successful too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I think that's what could have happened. We would have been a whole lot better than what people, you know, perceive of us. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So, go ahead. You had something else to say?
Well, you were telling me about that playoff game where I had 100-some yards against. Dang, you saw that? How you looked that up, bro?
That's what I do, baby.
Bro, that's good, bro. That's pretty good, bro. That was against Sebastian River. Sebastian River, man. That was our first playoff game ever. And yeah, I had 100-some yards. Man, it didn't take me much to get 100-some yards because I know if I wasn't gonna get the ball again, shoot, I better score now. So every time I was scoring.
That's a good mindset to have, baby. Yeah.
What happened, bro? I was hungry.
Yeah.
Nobody know who I was. I gotta eat.
Yeah.
My family's starving, boy. I can't be looking at the roof crying.
Gotcha.
So man, that game I cut up every game we had, man. Some games were better than the others, but you know how that goes, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha. Okay, so we fast forward through that senior year, like the whole recruiting process. How did that work for you, and then how did Coach Waters come into play with everything?
But like I say, my family from Pahokee. Well, the recruiting process first. Let's get that first. So the recruiting process, I ain't never got recruited or talked to a recruiter ever because of the FCAT.
Y'all remember that?
I was one of those guys that I took the FCAT, the reading portion of the FCAT, like 7-8 times.
Wow.
Up to this day, I don't know if I passed it, but I got my diploma though. And
right.
That was in my class, and she came to me one day, and so I never taught nobody for recruit. So Coach Waters, he graduated with my mom. They were high school classmates in Pahokee, and since I was a young boy, I used to always kept in touch with Coach Waters. He always took a liking to me because of my mom. My mom was the class president of Pahokee, so I was connected with a lot of greats. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So even when he was at USF, when I was going to the 9th grade, he brought for me. He paid for my camp for me to go to USF camp. I met a lot of big name guys back then, bro. 8th grade, and I showed out at that camp. won the championship at the camp when we played the bull ball thing and everything. As an 8th grader going to the 9th, bro.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. So that's how I met Coach Waters, man. He always been like an uncle to me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I used to be able to call and talk to him whenever I feel like when I want to. You know what I mean? As you know, he used to always joke on me a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Roy, you one funny looking motherfucker. He always said, and you know I can't crack, so the only thing I can say was something that was true about
Right.
him. I say you ain't say that about your big toe. You remember that nigga? Big
Yeah,
toe?
that nigga told us. Oh, that's my man Waters, man. That's my guy. He recruited me, man. He came down there and got me from Miami Central, dog.
Tell me about that, bro. Now you got to tell me something about it. I don't know all of that either now, so I need to hear that too, bro. Tell me,
man. He just like you, man. He took a liking to me, man, and my biggest story, my biggest claim to fame, you know, I was a smaller lineman, you know what I'm saying? And he said, I'll give you a chance, you know what I mean, at whatever you want to play. At first, he was pushing for me to play center or something, but, you know, Floyd, I don't know if you remember, Floyd was up there. Floyd was good. Ain't nobody was taking Floyd's spot. So I ended up playing guard, and they moved me around the fullback and tight end and stuff after you left. But I played guard majority of the time, man. And Coach Waters just,
Put you the fullback?
Yeah. And then Bam in the backfield.
Stop lying.
I'm dead serious.
Bam started that tail?
Nah, he ain't start. That was our big package. When we wanted to run our big package, we put Bam at tail.
Ooh, I missed, bro. I like that. Like, that was one of the worst decisions I ever made in my life.
Why you say that?
It is, bro. Like, even my wife will tell you, like, I always regret leaving St. Aug. I do. And I run into Bruce a lot.
Okay.
You tell me if this is true.
What?
I don't know if you remember Baker, Lawrence Baker. He was kind of like the kicker behind. He came in after I left. He was on the team then. But you know,
kicker?
Yeah, he was the kicker a little bit. Name was Lawrence Baker.
I don't remember. The name sounds familiar, but I can't get a face.
You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But you know, what's the name used to kick a lot though?
Who?
Odie? Who was
Artie?
Artie. Who was the kicker? Artie all the time,
Artie.
Right?
Yeah, Artie.
When y'all played North Carolina Central, this the year when y'all was like 9-0.
Right.
Y'all was undefeated. Mm-hmm. Y'all got Nesbitt back, the Michael Vick Jr., Michael Vick number 2. People don't know about there. See, that's what people fail to understand, dog. You know, you go to all these big time D1 colleges, you see some good players. But, bro, it's some good players in them D2 schools, bro, just like them D1 schools and can play with them boys, bro.
I tell people about D-Nez all the time.
That guy was him and what the receiver name was, Montgomery?
Turk. Oh, man. Real. I got to get Turk on here, man. I got to get those boys on here.
Man, when I first seen him, bro, I called Devin when he was at UM. I say, boy, it's a dude down here, bro. He remind me so much of you. He play receiver and he return kick, and he is super fast. I say, bro, this is Tim Montgomery, little brother. I say, this joker good, D. Even when we played Virginia Union, one of my homeboys from back at the crib went to go and play Kona. His name Ryan.
Yeah.
Then we went out there Virginia. When I was there, we went to Virginia and to play them.
Yeah.
And Ryan on the sideline selling out. I say, bro, this man finna kill you every play. You better be woke. And that man toasted Ryan every time.
Nobody stay in front of him.
Never.
Nope.
Don't throw no jump ball, EJ. He go get them too.
That boy could play, man. I played with some ballers in Miami. I'm not gonna lie. When I got to St. Aug, just like when I told you, when Coach Waters, like, because he was like the only coach that was willing to give me a chance, I was like, man, I'll come up here. I thought like leaving Miami, I wasn't gonna see any more ballers like that. Oh, St. Aug. I'm like, what's St. Aug? Man, I saw D-Nez. Oh, damn. And Turk, just like you said, I'm like, these boys can play. Let me get on my A game. Let me hold up, because this, man, we played, I think before you got, I don't know, were you there too when we played? You was there. I think we played Fayetteville State, and he broke for like 70. I'm like, man, this dude, man. Hey, just like you said, it's talent at all levels. And you know, D-Nez, I think it was a school thing. That was his issue. That's why he ended up not going D1. But That dude was balling, dog.
Man, that man supposed to be in the league, bro. I don't know what happened, but he was supposed to be in the league, bro. For real, like, man. And I ain't get to play with him.
Yeah.
I ain't get to play with him, bro. That was that year that we had our quarterback position was kind of struggling just a little bit, but we was straight.
So who was the quarterback when you was there? Was it Matt? Was it Frank or what?
It was more of I know dang what that guy name is.
Was it Matt Perry? Did D-Nez get hurt?
That is could never beat Matt Perry out of his job.
No.
Yeah.
That wasn't gonna beat Matt Perry out.
No.
That wasn't gonna happen. I love Thado, but he ain't never get his head on straight, man.
I don't know why he just couldn't get it right. But somebody, I think, was Matt Perry starting the whole year?
When D-Nez got hurt, Matt came in. Mm-hmm.
And what's his name used to help out? Dwayne.
Wayne, yeah. We put Wayne back there too. Yeah. So what games did you get in and play? I think was it Central game?
Yep, North Carolina Central game, man.
You did your thing, man. What you broke for? Go ahead. I'll let you say it. Go ahead.
No, I'll let you say it, bro.
No, you go ahead. It's your experience, man.
Yeah, but you know, I know it's my experience, but I like to hear what people thought. You know what I mean? I do, bro.
No, I just wish as a lineman, I had an opportunity to block for you more. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you said, you had your ways of getting to the hole, man. And just like you said, me being a smaller guy, I had to be strong to be able to hold my block. You know what I'm saying? And those are the big boys.
You did that shit though. You started. You was the man, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You was the man. That's why I say when you told me they had you at fullback, bro, I'm like, damn, I missed out on my opportunities, bro. That even worse for me for the miss the all. You feel what I'm saying? That made it worse for me, bro. I wish I would have came and talked to y'all.
Yeah.
As just a brother to brother, instead of just being hot-headed and just hit it. Because if I was saying, bro, all of us could have just collaborated. We would have got that championship that I was missing.
Yeah, we were good enough, man. Especially like when D-Nez was healthy. Like we didn't lose many games when he was healthy, dog. Straight up.
That's what I heard. Tell me about it. The undefeated season. Just tell me.
All right, but first I want to go back to the Central game. What I remember, I think you broke for I don't know if it was 30 or 60. I don't know what it was. Go ahead.
Like 60 plus. But so the first time, well, let me tell you how we got to that point. So, remember when I came in as a walk-on, right?
Yeah.
We had Josh. They came in with, remember the dude Josh? Play that one. You had what the other Snow, Kenny Snow. Had
TV.
Yeah, Kirby.
You know? Damn, we had a lot of running backs.
Yeah, you had what's my boy name in Tampa? The boy I just talked to him the other day, got the barbecue spot.
Corey.
We had my dog Corey.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was up with the offensive coordinator. Remember, we used to always talk about he ain't like Florida boys. So you remember, like when I was on scout team against Kente, AJ, Padaway, Big Bruce, them, Alice Hall. What other big niggas used to be standing up there in the middle of D Tiger next to
Who was it? Kennedy or Dobson?
Shaq.
Who?
Shaq. Remember Big?
Shaq. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Shaq.
Yeah.
You had what was that kind of your boy? He staying down. Not Frick. The safety from Virginia.
Centel or
no, safety from Virginia. And he used to be with KJ. Big. So he was
a baller too.
Ballers, brother.
Big was a baller. We had a squad, dog.
Boy to Virginia boys, them boys were ballers, bro. Like they like Florida and Virginia dudes, they like the same people.
Yeah.
The same people, bro, and football talent. Anyway, make a long story short, I used to kill them in practice.
Yeah. Used to get Coach Waters mad, man.
Man, practice be working them, boy. Hey, EJ, man, and the line, you know how the scout team line was. It wasn't nothing like y'all line. It was like my high school line.
Oh, man.
Who's good? You feel me? you like, boy, you better do something, boy. You better get killed.
Yeah.
And I was killing them.
But that's what made our team so good that year, for real though.
They did, bro. So, I remember Lawrence Phillips, the one who passed away too. Lawrence Phillips played.
Lawrence Phillips, yeah, he played in the league too.
Coach Water brought him in.
Yeah, I remember Lawrence. Yeah.
And stuff. So Coach Water drew up a play one time in practice, and the blitz came backside. You know, as a right-handed quarterback, you block left. As a running back, you feel me? That's your first read left.
Yeah.
And he brought a blitz side. I picked it up in practice. From the other side, when nothing come, I just so happened to turn my head around right before the blitzer got to the quarterback. Block. Man, you know, Coach Water walked back to me. He said, "God damn, Leroy." He said, "Well, I wasn't expecting you to pick that up." He said, "I threw that for you." So Lawrence Phillips kept telling him, "Man, that's y'all starting running back right there, man. I don't know what y'all doing down there, but that right there is y'all starting running back, man." So I used to go in my room, bro, and be mad because remember when Kirby got hurt? I think TV got hurt too.
Right.
Kenny Snowden and them, they never did nothing in practice, bro. They ain't get off like that, dog. You know they brought him up to the starting team to travel. Remember that week? Remember you came to me?
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Why they ain't bring you up? You ain't eligible to play. I'm like, yeah. Bro, I said, I don't know, bro. Bro, I went in my room and cried that night.
Wow.
Bro, I had the room by myself.
Yeah. I remember.
I went in the room and cried the whole time. Called mom like, boy, this ain't it. I want to quit.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, baby, just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So the next day we go in the but Coach Costa, Coach Costa coached the defense. So he was down there with us on scout team.
So he saw that.
He saw me doing all this stuff. But you know, new coaches, they give their offensive coordinator all their space at home.
Right.
You know, they just give it to them, let them do their thing, and you know that's how the head coaches is.
Right.
But anyway, make a long story short, the next day, Coach walked up to me. Coach Montgomery walked up to me and said, "Hey, Leroy, we was out. Remember that? You don't remember that? We was sitting in the meeting room." He said, "Coach, he like, Leroy, you eligible?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, tomorrow you come down there with us. We'll go to scout team." And ever since then, bro, I rocked the road, bro.
Yeah.
Just rocked the road. So then when they got to the Central game, I think it was like the last couple of minutes of the game. So I'm still wondering why the man ain't put me in the game yet. Like, we ain't moving the ball that running back anyway. Like, I'm the best team in this position. Right. I might not be after the strongest one, but I'm the better one for this spot.
You just got through them holes, man.
I knew what I was doing.
Right.
I can read. I can see. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, when they put me in it, I got that first carry. You remember the first carry went for like 1 or 2 yards. You remember that? And the next one, he called me, he gave the ball to Bam on the dive. Man, I got like 3 or 4. Man, he called my play again. Boy, I had done read that shit good. I say, boy, if I can get this one block, it's over. Bro, why I got the block and scooted to the outside? I was out there. I wanted to so bad though, bro, because it was my first time breaking in college and not being in high school, not getting that speed faster. So in high school, you were out. Been on blow the safety out. It wasn't shit. Man, they got their safety procedure coming so fast. He say, I try to hit that junk with one of them little moves and pick the ball up and swimming.
Yeah.
He don't start the ball right out the head.
Yeah. Fumble.
Man. But that was one of my first experience with that Central game. I enjoyed that though.
That's what's up, man.
You remember?
Go ahead.
I know you remember that.
Yeah. That's what's up. So I know that season you said that it was hard for you. So what made you just leave and transition, and where did you go after?
I left. As you know, me and my wife been together since high school. Her mom was diagnosed with cancer. So when my mama had passed away, when I was coming home, I took a trip home the day I got there. Her mama passed away with cancer. So I had already had in my mind, talking to my mom and, just, loving my wife. I had said, I'm just going to go to school closer to you to help life because I know you just lost your mom. We'll just help each other get through this together. So I want to transfer back to Florida because I tried to get her to come to North Carolina, but she didn't want to come up there. You know what I'm saying? I understand whatever it is, what it is. But at that point in time, I'm thinking I should be D1 material anyway. I'm thinking I'm D1. Remember one of the guys from St. Aug, the linebacker, Scott light-skinned cat with all the hair, went to NC State.
Yeah. I forget his name. He was Julius and Pettaway, some cousin, the Asian dude.
He actually he ain't get no burn at St. Aug, bro.
Yeah. But he was a big dude too, though.
He was big, but he ain't get no burn.
Yeah.
Like, he went to NC State and got on the field.
Yeah, I don't think dude was a bad player too, because I remember like he could move. You know what I'm saying? But
the people that was in front of him over there at St. Aug was
Pettaway, KJ, and Kente. That's why.
Real deal. And you ain't getting on the field with that. But he went to NC State and got on the field.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So in my mind, when I see him in the spring game on the field, like, that's Buddy.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't even what happened.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That wasn't me wanting to go to FAM because they were transitioning to D1. So I want that FAM and be play D1 ball, like everybody.
Right.
So that's how I ended up leaving St. Aug, man.
So what happened when you went over to the FAM?
Just ain't do what I'm supposed to do. I'm out of it now. I ain't got no guidance. And, I'm having fun. FAM a fun school, bro. I'm partying, you know what I'm saying, with the wrong people. Right people, but they the wrong people for what I'm trying to do. And I don't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? They ain't just didn't make the initiative to go do what I needed to do, man.
Gotcha.
Then end up on the FAU. That's who really recruited me at the beginning. Coach John Bach. That's who really recruited me at the beginning. I committed to them. I'm sorry, I forgot all about this. I committed to them.
Yeah.
But before signing day, he called me and said they couldn't give me a scholarship anymore because they had too many short running backs. They were looking for a bigger back. Yeah. What? Oh God, I'm on my grave, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So what, like, okay, so you went back to FAU. Did you just like study and like what did you do?
I tried to walk on. By that time, I took too much time not working out. So when you don't do what you're supposed to do working out, I'm on the big side.
Yeah.
And so back then I was gaining weight.
Okay.
So you gain weight, you lose steps. You know what I mean?
You don't move as fast.
You don't. So I feel like I lost a couple steps and they ain't put me on the team. So I just went to class overnight, played intramural football.
That's me right there. Cause like I don't know, they only gave me a little bit of time. So that's the next meeting. So if it cut us off, we'll jump on that one.
They left. So that's what I ended up meeting Linville.
Yeah, Linville. Yeah.
I ran into Linville at FAU.
Okay.
Linville was like this at FAU again. They was like this up there. All of us were like this. Everybody was from Florida, from Dre to Art. You know what I'm saying? You, Bruce, Fritz, what the other dude name is? Curtonio.
Everybody, yeah.
Bam, Card. Man, we had a whole little clique. We had a real brotherhood.
Yeah, man. It was fun, man. Yeah, we missed you up there, man. And the running backs, it was crazy, but because D-Nez always got hurt, and if he would have, when he was healthy, we went undefeated, just like you was asking about that season. But I honestly, those last two games, we just got out coached. We had the talent and that defense with Coach Waters was doing this thing. But when it came down for us to really, put our stamp on it as an offense with like strategizing, I think we just dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, not to be, I just want to hear, because I never talked to you about this. Now, Bruce and the dude I was telling you about, I never got the Lawrence Baker. Now I can tell you, they called me when y'all lost that game.
Right.
They were like, man, you should have been here. I'm like, why? I said, bro, we only need you for this one game.
2 yards.
That's what he said. This
2 yards.
2
yards.
You're not running all year.
we called a pass play. I don't know if you remember our series. We called like a 60 series.
Okay,
And
yeah.
we ended up like it was supposed to be a rollout, and I think Dinez rolled the wrong way and the receivers went the other way. So that shit was just all fucked up.
For real?
Yeah, I know everybody don't know who wasn't on offense, but yeah, I think from what I remember, because you know it was so long ago. And yeah, we all we needed was a 2-point conversion, dog. And we didn't run, we didn't really run the ball like that. I mean, what I won't say we didn't run the ball like that, but Dinez and Turk was our money. You know, spread the ball out, give it to the receivers. You know what I'm saying? The dude that can nobody catch him. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't get to see him tell up like that. I know he can tell some shit, but I ain't see him tell with that boy, with Dinez. That man, mama.
He was hurt too. Turk was hurt. I think it was his thigh, so he wasn't at full speed that game. So we were at a disadvantage all the way. I think the score was like 33-35, something like that.
That's why they called me, dog. Who ran the ball that year though?
TV, Bam, I think Corey too, but I don't know if he's played some receiver. I can't remember. Wayne played some. I think Wayne played receiver, running back too. No, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne was still there.
Yeah.
I don't. That's all I remember off the top of my head. Honestly, that's all I remember.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I missed out, bro. I swear, I think if I would have stayed there, I could have made it to my dream though.
Yeah.
Work, you know what I mean?
So we got 1 minute. So what I'm gonna do is jump on the other one, and we can just kind of pick it up where we left off right here.
I say, bro, I'm just so proud that you can do this, bro. I'm proud of you, man. You always been that man. You've been that guy all forever, dog. Straight up, bro. Eyes never matter, bro. It was always uphill.
Yeah.
With you. Me too. You always been that dude, bro. Man, blessings to you, man. When I saw you did that, bro, I said, man, look, I need to go on there and talk with EJ, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate that, man. And like I said, man, it's always good catching up with the guys, man. And I always feel like people need to hear, you know, our stories, whether high school, college, or guys that make it to the pro, man. Because you got a lot of kids, you know, especially trying to do the things that we did, but don't know the truth, the real story, the ups, the downs, everything. You know what I mean? Because it's got, just like you said, you play with Hester, and he probably like, damn, yeah, I remember my boy Leroy Nelson. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I saw you grab something in the back. What's that?
Oh, one year I had a birthday party.
Uh-huh.
This the St. Aug color. That was my number. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah. I see the 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom gave me this. They had this by the cake. So I just kept it. I saw it in my background when I sat down. I said, oh, let me show you. I see you got the St. Aug helmet, man.
Yeah, man. Got to represent, man. That's definitely love where I came from, high school, college, everything, man. Because it makes you, you know, it shape us. Even that short little time of you being at St. Aug, all the connections that you made, just like you said, it was a brotherhood, man. We connected for life. You know what I mean?
Life, bro.
Yeah, man.
Life, bro.
All right, so, huh?
Are you right, dog? Because that little short time that I was there, I felt like I was there for 4 years.
Wow.
Like when people ask me what college I went to, I'll never tell them fam or FAU. I always tell them St. Augustine College. If you look at my IG, my Facebook, I think that bitch just say St. Aug. Like, I wish I would have stayed there, bro. Like, as one of them things, what one of my coaches told me, you always, when you get older, you never want to say what you shoulda, woulda, coulda did. Mm-hmm. And that's where I dropped the ball. I wish I should have stayed at the Aug.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. And it was it just because that thought, just like you said, because you felt like you were D1?
Yeah, it was that. Because when you see guys around you, bro, go Division I that you play football with, and y'all was like, same level. You know what I'm saying? You want that experience too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like I remember Boosie had a song, What About Me? You remember that song?
Nah, I don't remember
They
that
talked
song.
about all these other rappers, but what about me?
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I had one of them type of feeling like, what about me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when you got that type of confidence, bro, you just try to shoot for the stars. You know, because everybody want to be for the stars. No disrespect to my all brothers. I love the all. Like I said, I should have stayed at all because I didn't know you can get a story from the all. But you got to think about the people that I knew was making story at these big time schools.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I tell a kid today, like, man, honestly, I wish I would listen to Devin a little more.
What did Devin tell you? What type of advice
Man,
did he
Devin
give you?
always guided me, bro. Like in my mental state with football, bro. Like he always told me, like, man, you know, you can go to a smaller college and ball, they make it too.
Right.
And I used to look at him like, nah, not me. And he used to tell him that too, like, no, you sleep. You hear me? I'm woke. I don't know what you got going. Serious, bro. And he used to always tell, and then every school, before I got to the AUG, I had done went to the school in Jacksonville.
Edward Waters.
Edward Waters. I went there first.
Yeah.
I went there for, and then before I went to Edward Waters, I went to another school in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, called Stillman College.
Wow.
They had a nice facility. I went there. I flew there first. I was there for a week. I ain't go to practice or nothing. And shot back home like, nah, bro, that ain't me. Cause I done went down to UM and seen all these good facilities with Devin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get dressed in our dorm room, boy.
Wow.
You hear me? You know how we did it, bro. We got dressed in our dorm room, boy. We got our gym was underneath the dorm, boy. We were backyard playing.
The dungeon.
In the dungeon, boy. But look, like I say, dog. Damn, like I said, I should have stayed.
That shit was rough. It was rough, man. Honestly, man, I just wanted to play football. Just like I told you, man. Coach Waters, you know, gave me an opportunity. You know, he believed in me. He was like, you can come up here and play. And I believed him, man. I was like, F that. I just want to play some football. You know what I mean? Whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real, dog. But you know what? Like I say, my all brothers, that was the best. Honestly, that was the best group of guys I ever played with as a collective team.
Wow.
For our talent.
I got to get more of the AUG guys on there. I've been getting a lot of my high school guys. I want to get some more college guys on here, man.
Bro, listen, bro, them guys, like, I brag about on that linebacker core all the time.
And they were good.
To the league. Mm-hmm. He had the coaching experience with the league. I think he somehow connected to Mike Tomlin. That's his cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he called defense, but he always been up there with that.
Smart. He was a smart kid. But Coach Waters helped him out a lot too, man.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, of course. Man. Having a coach like Coach Waters.
Yeah, that's right. Coach Waters did used to get on Pedalway Trail. He used to make Pedalway a leader, boy. Where he always stayed on P-Way, man. Yeah, man. And then KJ, oh man.
He was KJ, KJ, Kent, man. Those guys, man, they honestly made us better in practice. And if we had I'm not knocking Coach Montgomery. I mean, what we have is what we had. But if we had a coordinator that understood talent, nigga, please, we would have won I wouldn't say we would have won a D2 championship because there's some good teams out there. But we would have got the CA hands down. Nobody would have beat us in the CIAA. We would have been in the playoffs every year with Dinez at quarterback. This is an NFL court. Guy is just like you said, Vic 2.0. You got a 4-2 guy at a Division II school,
and he left-handed. You forgot
who?
Dinez left-handed.
Nah, Dinez he wasn't left-handed. He wasn't left-handed. He was right-handed.
Okay, yeah. I thought he was left-handed. I ain't get to play with him.
Yeah.
I always hear about him, and then he's always been in practice and stuff with us, just chilling. His hand was in the
when you played, he got hurt.
He was hurt the whole year. His arm was in the sling for the spring game.
When he played, dog, like couldn't nobody touch us, and that was the first time he was healthy. That's why we won all those games, just to be honest with you, because we had a defense. Nobody wanted to score on the defense. And we had D-Nez, man, and I would love to get D-Nez online. I gotta find D-Nez, man, but he used to change the plays, man. He used to change the plays. Hey, call a signal. Man, he'd be like, man, fuck that. 89. 89 is a go. Go for Turk. Man, go. Go get that shit, nigga. Go get it.
And get what Turk go do. Gonna slide on you, boy, quick. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I never got that experience. That would have been, man, that would have heightened my, if D-Naz was there, when I was there playing, I'd have never left.
Man, he was so good, dog.
I promise you, I would have never left, bro. I just had to have that patience, bro. And patience is a virtue, bro. Like, I'll tell anybody, like, man, you just, if it feels, I mean, you gonna get what you want, but sometimes you just have to have patience, dog, for you to get what you need.
Got you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Try to rush and do things your way ain't always good. It ain't always good, bro.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have played with that guy there, man.
Yeah, it takes time, man, to get that, to bake that cake, man. It takes time to make a good home cooked meal. It takes time. Everybody nowadays, because we look at the world in a different way, we want everything fast because we got these computers, we got these phones, everything is instant. But just like you said, that grind, that long grind is real life. Nothing really happens right away, dog. You put a seed in the ground, you gotta wait for that shit to grow.
That's the God honest truth. Everybody want the Mike Dunaway. Nobody get home and go cook.
All right. Okay, so what was your mind like now at FAU finishing up school with your mindset with football? Were you done with football? What was your mindset transitioning out of football?
Yeah, when I got to FAU, I had to take a year off. So I had, at this time, I want money. You know what I'm saying? My whole time while I was in these schools, I ain't have no money. That's another reason too. Like my parents, they did what they supposed to do for me growing up. Shout out to them, salute to them. They showed me a way to a lot of things. But sometimes people struggle, and I was the type of kid that if my sister them and you needed the money, keep the money. I'm good. I find my way. Don't send me nothing.
Right.
Right. So my communication was always off at St. All. Like I never had a cell phone like that. Everybody had cell phones at that time.
Right.
So I got to my room to call my mom. I never think. You know what I'm saying? And then when you see guys going go to the mall and buy new shoes and new clothes, I couldn't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to wear what I had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason made my time a little harder too. And then I had hungry nights there. You know what I mean? But I found a way. Me and Bruce used to hit the 25-cent wing at what it was, B-Dub or something, BW3 or something like that.
I don't know. I never went. You said the wings?
Yeah,
we talking about in the cab?
No, we used to go offline off camp because Bruce had the bubble. Remember Bruce had the bubble with the
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Bruce hit the 25-cent wings. Gonna wait that day.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Buffalo. Oh, okay. Wild wings. Okay.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild. Yeah. Went there, man. So I wanted money, bro. So by the time I got to FAU, my mind just changed. I was like, man, I need some bread. I'm getting older, bro. I can't live like this. I ain't with this.
Right.
So I had a mobile detailing company back at my home, back in Riviera. So I started detailing cars.
Really?
Yeah, that was a passion of mine. Cars always been a passion of mine, especially Donks. So my dad always had nice cars fixed up. My mom always had nice cars fixed up, trucks and all that type of stuff. So that was one of the passions that I had growing up. So cleaning cars, every time my dad would come home, he'd clean his car. Wiping his car down or vacuuming the inside. You can't eat in our car. So I wanted to be a detailer.
I remember, yeah.
So that what made me quit. I said I'm gonna open up my detail business. I'm gonna make money detailing first. So that's how I started, wanting to play football. I said, man, I'm straight. I'm out of shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm too far gone. You know what I'm saying? Mine, I still ain't got the funds I need to still survive.
Right.
I like nice things. You know, I like to put on stuff. You feel me? So that's how I end up. You know, just say fuck. I ain't gonna do it no more.
So how did the detail business go for you?
Detail ran good, man. Detail ran real good. So when a lot of people knew me in the city, and they let me wash their cars and stuff like that. But then it was an older cat that used to that had a nice contract at office buildings for their workers or whatever. He used to come out there and let me help him out because he had a lot of work. His name was Kevin. Mr. Kevin. Mr. Kevin used to let me come out there and do all the detail work with him. And he paid me good, bro. Like he had it going on, you know, for a hustler. You know what I mean? So the detail business ran real good. I got a good amount of money, man. I got enough money to go get my CDLs with it. Hey, every week, but I had everything I wanted, man. I was able to go to Players when I want to. That's a clothing store.
Yeah.
Down there in Palm Beach, I was able to go to Players when I wanted to. I was able to pay my little Metro phone bill. I had the Metro sidekick phone where you flip up. I went to balling, you know what I'm saying? So that was how the detail thing when I started making money.
That's what's up, man. And then so you went in the trucking. Is that what you still doing now?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, trucking, man. I went into driving semi truck because my great grandfather, my great uncle, my dad, me, my cousin, we all in the trucking. So that was my next. So I always had in the back of my head. I noticed this too, bro. A guy that have football first makes it. A guy that have then for real, bro. A guy that have I can go do this and that instead of do this, don't make it. Because I was that guy that used to be running up and down the field mad somebody didn't make their time. I made my time, but somebody else ain't make their time. We had to go again.
Right.
Like, man, I ain't finna keep going because it ain't slow. You gotta tighten up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I go drive a semi truck. I don't need him. You know what I used to say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that was my second dream. My second dream was to own a truck company. That dream came true. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And that was more flourishable than my detail business.
Got you. And was it because of grandfather and dad that gave you the game, or was it some things that you had to learn on your own?
I had to go through a lot of my own. One thing about my dad, he was tough on me for the trucking game because he ain't never want me to be a truck driver. My dad ain't never wanted that out of me, man. Like my mom made my dad help me get my license, finish my license. Like she made him. She had to literally cuss him out. Like, how you just don't? But my daddy's always telling my little boy, "No, you don't want to do this thing in school. Go play ball." You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, I'm gonna be a truck driver too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to do what dad doing?
Yeah. So you know, I kind of learned. He taught me a lot. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? One thing with trucking, bro, you'll never stop learning. That's what life. Well, never stop learning how to maneuver and be successful and put fires out. You know what I'm saying? So, nobody never I work for everything that I got. I work hard for it, legitly too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. And you mentioned something about donks, man. I saw you on YouTube, man. Talk about that. First off, how did he see your donk? Do you like bring your cars into competitions? Like, what do you do with that?
Maybe from social media. One of the guys that built my car, bro, he kind of knew that dude. But so when I built my car like 6-7 years ago, he was supposed to pull up at the shop, but he never pulled up at the shop to film the car in. So he seen my car a couple times with Devin. Back then he used to post celebrity cars a lot.
Oh.
So one time me and Devin posted a picture of my car on his Instagram. Telling me happy birthday and stuff. So I guess he caught wind of it, seen it, and then recently he hit me like, "Hey man, I want to film your car." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh man, come on man, why you waiting so long, bro? Like you should have been came and did this, but it car lit." You know how we ride in South Florida.
Yeah, I saw it, man. It was sweet, man.
Yeah, man, appreciate it, bro. It's a lot, but it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Thank you very much, man. But it was a lot of hard work that I put into it.
Yeah, man, that's definitely dope, man. And I'll put I'll cut up some part of the video and have it up here so people can see your car, man. And
do it, bro.
Check you out, man. I'll put up your Instagram so they can follow you, man.
Do it, bro. I'll do the same for you, bro. You know I'm gonna share everything you post now, bro. Cause I should have been did it. Cause when I told you I wanted to talk, so let me go look at EJ's show. I would have loved like, damn, this show lit.
Yeah.
But EJ got it going on, boy.
I appreciate
it. That's crazy.
Hey, appreciate it, man. With my boys, my brothers helping me though. That's my brothers on the line, man. All of y'all, man.
That's you. That's you.
Yeah.
That's payback.
Yeah.
That's homage to you.
Yeah.
Because you're a solid dude, bro. You always been solid. You always work hard. You always was ahead of your time. You was a monster, just like they was a monster. So game always respect game. The games always recognize game. I tell people all the time, like, whatever energy you got, dog.
Yeah.
You know, always attract your energy. Like robbers, if a joker rob or steal and stuff like that, if he goes somewhere else, guess who he gonna run into? Other robbers and stealers. Yeah. So a guy that, you know what I'm saying, that's a real solid dude, he gonna always run into real solid people.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I always remember about you, man. Like I say, man, Leroy was a good dude, man. That's the first thing come out of my mouth when somebody asked me about you, man.
Thank you. Oh, for real, people asking about me, bro?
Oh, man. Hey, people remember you, dog. It's certain personalities you never forget on a team, dog, ever.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you, bro. I appreciate them, man. I appreciate you, too. But
yeah.
All y'all made my personality good because y'all made me feel home when I got there, bro. You know what I'm saying? All y'all took me up under y'all wing. You know what? It wasn't no sucker stuff going on.
Yeah.
We all worked out hard collectively. We put each other up, bro. We know if you were down, we put each other together.
Yeah.
Bro, don't worry about it. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, man, I like to do a thing where I call a wrap up, where I ask you a few questions and you fill in the blank, and that's how I kind of wrap up the interview. So the first question is, confidence is what to Leroy?
It's the key to success.
Go ahead and explain.
Well, because if you ain't got no confidence, you ain't gonna never be able to do nothing. You ain't gonna never be able to do nothing, bro.
True.
You got to have confidence to do everything in life. That's with women.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
Sex. Yeah. Cars. Clothes.
Everything.
You got to have the fighting. The way you play on the field.
Yeah.
Like confidence is always the top priority of everything you do in life, bro. It's the top priority. You ain't got the confidence, you ain't gonna never make it.
That's real. All right.
Got to be. Go ahead.
All right. Attitude is what to Leroy?
Attitude is another key to success. It's another key because your attitude always gonna get you to a place that your confidence can't. Because too much confidence will bring you down enough. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Because you got to have the right attitude to approach different people, to mingle with different people, to make whatever goal you're trying to get successful. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of this world full of men and women. You know what I'm saying? And what people remember of you is your attitude. Yeah, they remember that, bro. They remember how you made them feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. All right, so mindset is what to Leroy?
All that run together, dog.
All of it
run together. It's self-explanatory, bro. The mindset, the mind control the body. Feel me? The mind control the body. So if you can set your mind up to achieve all that stuff that you got the confidence for and have the attitude to work for you, the mindset is going to push you through that because that's what started off. You see what I'm saying? Those are the steps for the rest of the stuff. If your mind ain't there, you ain't going to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But it's real, bro.
It's real. It's all the way real. And what I like to do, and I like to end it off, I like to let my guests project themselves in the future. Leroy Nelson is who moving forward? Or Leroy Nelson is doing what moving forward?
Moving forward, for a while, it's like what? Like
everything, anything in your future, whatever you want.
Well, the Lord's will in my future right now, I want to open up a trucking school.
Got you.
That's my next move because I got kids now. As you know, you see, I got twins, a boy and a girl.
Okay, congratulations. How old?
2.
2?
Yeah, you got kids.
Woo. They both 2.
2.
Oh, that's real right now, boss.
I don't know if you heard them, but they were just trying to open the door to come in.
Ooh, they keep you up, boy. They full of energy, dog. Oh, man.
Them people sleep like grown people, man, because they ain't got no older siblings. So their older siblings is mom and daddy.
Right.
They act like grown people, bro. They up like they don't went to the club late. You know what I'm saying? They sleeping in to like 10, 11 o'clock. But they don't take no nap, EJ. Hey, so what I had to start doing, bro, I had to start going outside and taking them in the pool because they can swim a little. They can swim at 2 years old. They can swim.
Right.
They're good. So I went to taking them outside to run and do all kind of stuff. I work them out now like they grown people.
They full of energy. You can't get it out of them, dog.
Get it out of them, bro. I can't get it out of them, bro. But when I get that hill on them, I take them to a hill and let them sprint up the hill because I've been trying to work out lately. So I take them to the hill, let them sprint up the hill.
Yeah.
Bro, by the time I get home at 7 o'clock, I feed them, I put them right in the shower. Hey, once I get them out the shower, they go. I don't mess. But then once they start getting used to that hill, I gotta find something else to do, bro.
Wow. Hey, the joys of fatherhood, and you got a boy and a girl at the same time, boy.
Yeah, man, God is amazing, bro. How about you? You got kids?
Nah, no kids yet, man. And honestly, if I do it, I want to do it like you. I want boop, boop, done.
Yes,
boy, girl, done.
Yes.
Done.
All day long. All day long. I want some more though, EJ. I want some more. But I understand exactly what you're saying because my wife told me like that.
Yeah. Because if you get one, you're going to want the other. You know what I'm saying? Then you get 2 boys and you're like, okay, you're going to try again. But you get, for me, I get 1, 2, done.
Everybody tell me that.
Everybody, I got boy, girl, I'm good.
That's what they say. They're like, but you good. You don't need no more.
You want 2 more?
Yeah, I want 2 more, bro.
Okay,
I want 3 more.
Okay,
you know,
that's what's up, man.
I like a big family, man.
Hey, man, you're a good dude. Hey, I know definitely you'll be a good dad to a young man and a young woman growing up, man. So definitely congrats to you with the young kids. Appreciate you coming on. Got to give them another round of applause. Hey, and what I like to say, we all go through that roller coaster of life. So why not have a guide to elevate your mindset? Jim, out.